Hello everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Picking up where we left off. I got most of the wealth. There's 4 left, but I only know where 2 of them are. So we'll go and we'll start clearing the... Yeah, that'd be me.
It? Harvey, you must let me through. Why? What do you want with the Well of Helheimer? To return to my wife. I don't know. Our village was destroyed. I died with my axe. She did not. Good warrior. Helheim is no place you want to be. I've given you the honor of joining my warriors. Do not be fickle. If it were your love, you would move the 9 realms to reunite with her. You care not for us warriors. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, fulfill my wish. If you win, send me to hell because I'm an unfit warrior. That is an unfair fight. I cannot win, and you cannot survive. Who am I to trick a trickster? Come, Harvey. Are you a prick and a coward? Grant my wish, you soft cock!
Wow.
I raised armies while you were shitting your axe. Come, loose and take your place in hell. You choose death? Your fate is sealed.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I do want to send them there. I mean, like, yeah, hell, it's obviously bad. It's hell. But, I mean, at the same time, I mean, like, I get it. But unfortunately, everybody here is immortal and cannot die.
Yes, my lord.
I mean, and now he's just leaving, but, I mean, I said that I was going to send him whatever. Whatever. Alright. Okay, he's there. Okay, so we'll go this way. So yeah, like, I got these 2 wealths left. There's 30 total. And I was right, they are an offering stone. There's one over at Asgard. I've already found it. But yeah, we have 4 wealth left. And I checked my inventory just to make sure, and we only have 26. But yeah, there's this one here. That, okay. Not at all. I mean, I wanted you to land on that. But yeah, there's these 2 that are close by to each other here. Okay, Eivor. I don't know what they did with the mountains in Asgard, but Eivor is a fucking prick with them. Like, I was trying to climb a mountain earlier, and like, well, I mean, you might notice here, like, so like, when normally, yeah, he does shit like that, right? Like, normally you hold up and A, and then he'll make like big leaps up the mountain, and it shortens your time considerably, right? Like your climbing time, but for some reason, even doing that, he makes just like these such tiny little hops up the mountain that he covers like a fucking millimeter worth of distance. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand why. Like, I don't know what they did to make that happen, but it's not good, whatever it is. Because it takes forever to, fuck me. You know what? I'm gonna see. Did it work? No? Yeah, I mean, the builder's over there. I don't care. See, I was hoping that there would be a explosive pot there, which, I mean, to be fair, there still could be. I just didn't. Yeah, I see it's those pots. There we go. So if it's one of the little pots, for some reason, if I use my flame thing, like, right in front of that, right in front of those, it will generally ignite them. For some reason, though, the big pots, not so much. What the hell is this? Whatever. Yeah, see, like, I don't even have any more on my compass to show that there's, like, more, which is weird. So I know that one, because I looked up a map, and I know that one's supposed to be here. And the only other one that I could see that I didn't have an X for was underneath here. was underneath the altar itself, but at the same time, like I can't see the X to say I got it, but at the same time, I remember going down that stairway that's there, like into the whatever that's there, right? So since we can't get them all anyway, we will go and do the builder thing that's here, since he's here and we're here, and it's on the way to our next mission anyway.
We found the perfect spot. Did you bring the water? As promised. Wonderful. As it blends with my paint, its magic will power the runes of protection that I here inscribe. No rune will protect you from my wrath if I catch you playing games. A perfect mix. Wait, what are you doing? Harnessing Hugr magic to bind my spirit to these enchantments. It amplifies the strength. Hugr magic? You learned this from the Jotnar? They practice a form of Hugr magic, but this is my own technique, and it's just about done. Could you lend a hand and bring me a few jars of paint? As many as you can.
I mean, obviously this guy's up to something.
Be careful with that jar. It's fragile. Easy.
Uh-huh.
Remember, just place it. Don't break it.
Are you sure? I mean, I could just fucking stand here and just like throw them up there.
We can replace the paint, but the time to prepare it is lost.
Mm-hmm. Now, we did do a few of those fly-agaric things that had blue paint on stuff.
That's well enough. Exactly the right spot.
Sure.
What now, Builder? Perhaps you should move out of the way. Atop that rock, the view will be much better.
Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. Said something about a shield, so...
There. Will that do? It will indeed. Hold, hold, and there it is. A thing of beauty. The runes you painted conjured the shield. They did. And if all goes well, it will protect your allies and roast your enemies. Show me. With pleasure. Draw some invaders out from the woods and into the shield. Alive, of course. They must be alive. The barrier will not harm me as I cross? You have my word, Javi.
Got no patrol northwest of the barrier. How are they patrolling? We're in Asgard. Okay, well, did not hurt me as I went through, so that's something.
Hey! Over here, you stinking shits! Skulking about like cowards. Am I so fearsome that you hide like mice in a farmer's field?
Man, you guys really need to learn to move with your strikes.
Draw them closer.
Oh, look at that, it just straight killed him.
Look at that, like moths to a flame. Come, you fatherless curse. I am one, and you are many. What have you got to lose?
Wow, just like all their limbs and everything.
They run towards their doom. Builder, is your shield supposed to flicker like that? The shield is unstable.
Yeah, I'm assuming that means that either
Your shield is failing, Builder. They're passing through. I don't understand. They should be dead. Put them up while I try to restore it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there was quite a few of them coming through. Nope. Okay. Enough of that.
Now, Builder, your shield has failed. No, not at all. I just need to make some adjustments.
Okay.
Builder, your shield summons an army, but it's as weak as your word.
Oh, where the fuck did you assholes come from?
You're mine.
Wow, yeah, there's a lot of
promised. Never mind that now. They're coming from all sides.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I'm going to assume that at some point he's going to fix it, and all these guys will just drop dead.
Keep the rat guessing. You need to fix this now. I'm painting as fast as I can.
I mean, we're doing fine. I mean, we could obviously be doing better. I feel alright. Enough of the fucking dirt in my face. Oh, there we go. He fixed it.
That was not as smooth as I had hoped. But the means can be forgiven when the end bears fruit. A sour fruit, not as sweet as you promised.
I mean, it still mostly worked.
It held. The shield worked wonders. It worked well enough. Impressive, but unstable. Don't fear, my friend. The problem is no more. I have mixed the proper solution. With enough materials and the right incentive, I pledged to build a tower so tall, it would shield all of Asgard. Materials we can find, that is no issue. What incentive do you mean? Oh, just a trifle. Nothing grand. I only want Freya as my wife and queen. Your coming here was no accident, was it? You desired Freya well before you arrived. If I had announced my desire from the start, you would have hurled me back through that portal. But my offer is honest and my magic is real. For a wife and a queen, I will give you the means to protect your kind. Freya is not mine to barter like a bale of wheat. I will ask her what she desires. Do what you must, but my price stands firm. No Freya, no shield. I have no other needs. And you have no other friends, so tread lightly here.
Alright. Not quite what I was expecting, but at the same time not wholly unexpected. My only worry is that they're gonna take like choice away from me again, like they tend to sometimes.
Lifeless one. Why has this noble stag wandered so far from the tree Yggdrasil? The sight of this majestic creature gives my own heart wings. I will follow in the same spirit.
Because it does seem like one of those. Because like we've had a few of those now, where like during a quest, it comes to a point where it's like it 100% seems like a place that would then give you the choice of what to answer. Oh, the tree's broken.
Here's Dunur, the unknowing. Have you eaten your fill of Yggdrasil's green leaves?
Oh, different tree. Okay, we're not here yet then. But yeah, where it's like, oh, I think I might know where we're going with these guys.
Blood for Odin! Death for life, worm!
See, and like I think I know where the deer are going, but odds are I do have to follow them to some degree. And I think I know where they're going because I'm pretty sure they're going to where that other treasure is supposed to be. The other wealth is supposed to be on the other side of the mountain, but odds are if I just head there, that's not going to work. So now I'm going to have to fucking loop my way back to the beginning of this. I mean, I could have just not fought, but at the same time, it's like, would they have let me get away with it? I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I doubt it. But at the same time, it's one of those things where if you're going to force me to follow something...
Here's a nice hard shaft in the rear, you Asgard dog!
Make it so that, like...
No use running!
Make it so that, like, there's no enemies along the path they take, you know? Or something. And let me guess now, it's not going to reset properly.
Dane,
oh, no,
the
there it is.
lifeless one. Why has this noble stag wandered so far from the tree Yggdrasil? The sight of this majestic creature
I mean,
gives
like,
my
there's
own
so
heart
many of them right
wings.
there. I'm glad they don't
I will
fucking
follow in the
see me.
same spirit.
But it looks like they did respawn some of these other ones. Yeah, because like those two are respawn.
Here's Dunur, the unknowing. Have you eaten your fill of Yggdrasil's green leaves?
See, and now these guys saw me, but I'm just gonna continue to follow them and attempt to ignore the other assholes. Did she just die? Did they actually just do that? Were they really too fucking stupid to just make these, to just take the enemies away from there so when they attack you, they just fucking die? Like, really? That was the better option? I mean, did they even need the enemies to be here in the first place? Like, who's this one now? Oh, right, the game clip. I do need to show you that, because the one mystery I did was was another fucking Cairn. But thankfully, since this is, like, supposed to be done way earlier in the game, the Cairn wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't bad at all. So I guess some of the mysteries you then, like, you have to do.
Even Dvalin has roused from his thriving slumber. Does this wild run come from a place of joy or fear?
Don't know. Just going to ignore it and hope for the best. Because, yeah, like I said, I do know where they're going, but if I'm not following them, odds are they won't get there and it'll just reset. Now, hopefully I don't need to, like, keep track of all 4 of them. I am just going to keep following the ones further up. But then that does lead me to believe that one of the other mysteries might hold our final wealth. Now, in the main game, there were certain mysteries that had wealth locked behind them, but you could always see the wealth on the map. Like, it wasn't like the wealth wasn't there until you did the mystery.
And finally, Eikthunir, from whose horns flow the rivers Sid and Vit. So this was the purpose behind their prancing, an offering to their caretaker. Thank you, noble hearts. I will put this gift to good use and remain your steadfast protector.
Okay. So yeah, that is one. Recent captures. Hopefully it'll start at the right point. Because I just waited until they were done talking before I hit record that.
His hair, the grass, his domed skull we opened.
Wow, yeah. I guess I could have let it play just so that you could hear the rest of it, but you missed a lot. There was a lot more to that than what was there, than what was going to be there. So, the fuck is here to attack? That really those fucking wolves from like forever ago with the deer?
Yeah.
Good God, they really need to get like. Somebody needs to sit Ubisoft down, their developers, and explain to them animals. Like really, they just seem to have no idea how to have animals in a game without them being the worst thing in that game. Like, so weird. But, whatever. Thankfully, at least I can just fuck off with my my elk here and just not deal with them. But you know what? Let's see. Follow road, and it'll go. Awesome. So yeah, odds are we'll finish all of the mysteries. Hopefully, get our. Hang on. Do I need to cross the river? Right? Yes. Get all the mysteries done. Hopefully, that will get our final wealth so that we can then turn them in, and then before we do the rest of the quest we'll probably just end it because I still have a few more videos to make today, And because of it took me so long to get the wealth that I've already gotten in this part, or in between the two parts, I really don't want to make more than I have to, if that makes sense. Okay, we're gonna flight here.
I see you there! Thor, why do you call? A challenge! Will you face me in flighting? I will accept your challenge and teach you a lesson through humiliation. Now speak, that I might hear the strength of your convictions. Come and flight me, All-Father. It's time to perform. I'm the ruler of thunder. You're caught in the storm. Cross the water and meet me. I'll show you my might. Oh, beware what you ask for. I will finish the fight. Not bad, old man. I have slain giants and monsters. I am endlessly brave. I am adored by the masses from warrior to slave. You are the worst of the Aesir, a coddled old clod. That you think yourself beloved is very odd.
Yeah, it wasn't very. Yeah, that was truly awful.
Serves as your shadow wherever you roam. Your failure's the point, and I'll hammer it home.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's one of these two. Victory's not what my visions portend, and I promise that the same fate awaits you. That one?
Promise that the same fate awaits you, my friend. Not your best work, All-Father.
Let's not.
Ha! I have bested the come back around.
Okay. No, let's do it again, because that was not fair.
I will come and flight me all across the water.
Yeah, I'll show you my might.
Oh, yeah, beware, not bad. I have slain giants and monsters. You are the worst of the Aesir, a coddled old clod. I'm as wise as an owl. You're a fool of a god. You were lucky. Shame serves as your shadow wherever you roam. Your failure's the point, and I'll hammer it home. Well, your victory's not what my visions portend. Better than I thought. Describe defeat for me, Thor. I do not know the taste. This setback will only drive me to get better, to get stronger, and I will return and crush you with my wit.
Maybe if I had asked him to repeat himself, I would have actually got to hear it. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I mean, on one hand, you wouldn't think so, but at the same time, the fact that it happened twice like that, I don't know. And we apparently only have one flight team left, so that must be in one of the other realms that we go to in our dreams, because I'm pretty sure 6 is the max, even though 5 is all that you need for any one charisma check in the game, apparently. Which is nice. I mean, because like, while the flightings are fun, I could vary, to me anyway, some of them. Others, not so much. I could very easily see people just not liking them. So, I mean, now this may honestly already be done. This one, like, we may go there and it just be finished. Because to get the wealth that was there, I did have to do some stuff underneath this mystery. And I think I know what might happen, but...
Your weapons will not harm me. I will bathe in your... Warrior, put reins upon your battle lust and ride it. Do not be ridden by it. I do not know your face, but I know... Yes, think. What are your last memories? I remember the fire fog, filling my throat, wading through a sea of blood and meat. A spear piercing my heart. And then the Valkyries plucked you from the Helvega, which leads lesser men to hell, and brought you here, to glorious Asgard.
Asgard? This place is truly like no other. And, this is not a dream? Am I supposed to fight you?
We will fight together, and become part of the greatest army ever assembled. But first, go eat and drink among the gods. Take your place in the Hall of the Slain. Your bravery has earned it.
Thor! Stormbringer! I offer you my blade! Odin, Raven Feeder! I give you my life!
Okay. Not at all what I was expecting. I might have to go back and get that boat though, because the last mystery is way the fucking gone out here. I still don't have another wealth on the map. So I really, truly do not know where it is. It looks like there might be actually a boat over here. I think I see one. And we'll take that one instead, because it's, I think, closer. I don't know. Maybe. It's definitely closer to our destination. Whether or not it was closer to us, I don't know. Oh, there he goes. It was a very weird thing. So anyway, the reason why I thought that that might be fast was not because of that. It's because when I was getting the well, it was some more of those light beams that I had to do. And when I was down there, there was 2 doors that you could open with them, and one had the wealth behind it, and the other one was just like this tiny little room with a stool in it. So I kind of assumed that whatever the mystery was would somehow lead to that. I kind of was thinking that we would go up there and there would be like a dude, and there'd be like a breakable floor or something that he would fall through, and we would have to free him or something. But no, apparently nothing of that. Also, in the middle of Asgard, there's a thing that you can drop down to get to somebody's forge. I can't remember the name of it. But it was one of those things where it's like you leap into the pool of water, which makes everything worse, because if you miss your miss the angle of your jump even a little bit, Eivor's like, "Oh, you want me to jump into that water at the bottom? Okay." It wasn't too bad, and I only managed to do that once, but it was still, I don't know. It's still one of those things that annoys me about this game, where they didn't seem to take into account that that when there's something to fall into, automatically locking the person into falling into that may backfire at times, when the person doesn't want to, as it has many times for us.
Skadi! Oh, Skadi! Why are you so cold? Oh, Skadi!
Njordr, your drunken laments ripple through Asgard. What has brought you to this state?
I have a beautiful beach home in Noitun. The most perfect place in all Asgard. But is it enough to make Skadi happy? No. She wants us to freeze up in the fucking mountains.
She is Jotun. You should have known this before you married her.
She chose me. Can I help it that I have such beautiful feet?
You cannot keep this up. Your wailing will summon a sea storm.
I care not. I have mead enough to keep me warm till Skadi and her clan return to their frigid homeland.
Maybe they will, but not before plundering the vast riches from your beautiful home.
I had not thought of that. By Ymir's balls! I must return to shore! Bring me a boat! I still have my pride. I refuse to swim like a fisherman. Bring me a boat!
I mean, I have a boat right here. Oh, good, he is coming. I'm hoping I just need to take him like over there. I mean, I don't know exactly where I'm going to be taking him, so. Okay.
Scotty! Scotty! Her heart is as cold as her mountain peaks.
Having a Jotun for a wife cannot be easy.
The only time she ever really smiled was when that goat nearly ripped Loki's balls off. I remember thinking, that one is cruel and magnificent. But the pleasure was not worth the pain. And now I have her whole cursed clan to deal with.
I know a rune that will dull the edges of their weapons.
Only if it will blunt her tongue.
I don't know where I'm taking you, buddy. Because they never gave actual quest icons to any of these, so I mean, here is a shore. Okay, he said that it was... I don't know where any of these places are, though. Like she said, to freeze their balls off in the mountain. I mean, there's a mountain here. There's this place over here. Not really any mountains around here, but... Like, I don't know where the fuck we're going. I mean, he said he had a beach house, but I mean, that doesn't mean really anything to me. Like, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going with this guy. You know, like this not actually a quest, but an event really kind of fucks a lot of shit over, right? I mean, most of them are fine because it's like, oh, it's like right there next to where the event started. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up because I don't fucking know. Asgard. I don't. I guess just go with mysteries and. Okay. Which mystery is this? This is mystery numero uno. What is this? Wealth locations? No. Mysteries and artifacts. There we go. Mysteries one. Okay, it just says to pilot it back to the mainland, which I feel like I did. So I guess we'll just make land here and hope. Of course, if Eivor wants to fucking turn the boat the correct way, you fucking tool. So just go here and... Look, land.
I hope you find peace, noble Njorda. A bad match can be troublesome, but not worse than having nothing to love.
My home at Noatun will bring me pleasure enough. But what about you, wily one? What do you love?
Knowledge seeking, and the pursuit of it. Untangling mysteries, uncovering lore. That is what feeds me.
Then from what I know of the world and all the realms, you will never go hungry. Good luck to you.
Okay, so apparently our final wealth is non-existent until later. Apparently it will appear I don't know. The one set at the end of the arc. How accurate that is, I don't know. Like near the end, maybe. But if it doesn't appear until after you're done, that would kind of suck. Eivor constantly keeps doing that as well. Where like he keeps going like back and forth before he'll like climb upwards. But yeah, I think we'll just end the part here then. We've done everything that we can do. So then next time we can continue the Asgard arc. Like I said, did not expect it to be a whole map to explore in that. Well, I mean, I expected it to be a whole map, but not like this. Man, this would be a nice place to have a house. A little bit inconvenient to get to and from, but I mean, look at that. You get like that nice view, like, oh, you can see the Bifrost or the Bifrost, which I've never heard it said that way before. I've never heard it pronounced that way ever. I've always heard it Bifrost. And like other movies, other people talking about it, I've never once heard it pronounced Bifrost. Like it just sounds so weird. But anyway, like I said, we'll end it here.
Go, my eyes.
Are they like up here or? No, they're way up there. All right. So yeah, we'll end it here. Next part, we'll pick up where we left off. Go talk to Freya. Figure out a way to, I'm assuming, not have her marry the builder. I mean, if I'm the king of Asgard and she's, it came like when we got to choose who to take with us to fight. It said that she was queen of Asgard, which. If she's the queen and we're the king, wouldn't that mean that he just asked us to give him
Show me what lies
our
ahead.
wife? Wow, that wolf grew big. But anyway, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.